Welcome to the Culinary Recipe Creations channel. Hey there, busy professionals. Got a packed schedule but still want to whip up something delicious for dinner? No worries. Today I've got 3 simple and trendy recipes that'll save you time and satisfy your taste buds. Let's dive right in. First up, we have creamy lemon pasta. This dish is light, bright, and incredibly easy to make. You'll need 8 ounces of pasta linguine or spaghetti work great, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, minced half a cup of heavy cream, half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese juice, and zest of 1 lemon, salt and pepper to taste, and fresh parsley for garnish. Start by cooking the pasta according to the package directions. While that's going, heat the olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add the garlic and cook until fragrant, about a minute. Pour in the heavy cream and bring it to a simmer. Stir in the Parmesan cheese, lemon juice, and lemon zest. Season with salt and pepper. Once the pasta is done, drain it and add it to the skillet. Toss to coat the pasta in the creamy lemon sauce. Garnish with fresh parsley, and you're ready to serve. Next, let's talk about air fryer garlic Parmesan steak bites. This is a quick and flavorful way to cook steak. Here's what you'll need. 1 pound of sirloin steak cut into 1-inch cubes, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, salt and pepper to taste. In a bowl, toss the steak cubes with olive oil, minced garlic, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 200 degrees Celsius. Place the steak bites in the air fryer basket in a single layer. Cook for 6 to 8 minutes, or until the steak is cooked to your desired doneness. Sprinkle the Parmesan cheese over the steak bites and cook for an additional minute. Serve immediately and enjoy. Lastly, we have the ever-popular egg roll in a bowl. This low-carb dish is super easy to make. Here's what you need. 1 pound of ground pork or chicken, 1 bag of coleslaw, mix, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon of ginger, mince 2 tablespoons of soy sauce or coconut aminos for a gluten-free option, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, optional sriracha and green onions for garnish. Start by browning the ground meat in a large skillet. Drain any excess fat. Add the garlic and ginger and cook until fragrant. Then add the coleslaw mix, soy sauce, and sesame oil. Cook until the coleslaw is wilted. Serve warm, garnished with sriracha and green onions if you like a bit of extra kick. And there you have it. 3 delicious and simple recipes perfect for busy weeknights. Give them a try and let me know your favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more easy and tasty recipes. Thanks for watching and happy cooking. Gap-1.5s. And now for all you dessert lovers out there, I've got a special treat to round off your meal. Let's add a new chapter with a delicious dessert recipe to extend the video duration. Here's a simple and trendy recipe for chocolate lava cake that'll surely impress your guests or satisfy your sweet cravings. Here's what you'll need. Half a cup of unsalted butter, 4 ounces of bittersweet chocolate, 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 large eggs, 2 large egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, Gap-1.5s. Start by preheating your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 220 degrees Celsius. Grease 4 ramekins with butter and dust them with cocoa powder to make sure the cakes don't stick. In a microwave-safe bowl, melt the butter and chocolate together. Stir until smooth and glossy. Add the powdered sugar to the mixture and mix well. Then, add the eggs, egg yolks, and vanilla extract, and mix until everything is well combined. Now, gently stir in the flour and salt until just combined. Be careful not to overmix. Divide the luscious batter evenly among the prepared ramekins. Place the ramekins on a baking sheet and bake for 12 to 14 minutes. You'll know they're ready when the edges are set, but the center is still soft and gooey. Let the cakes cool for a minute, then carefully run a knife around the edges to loosen them. Invert the cakes onto plates and serve warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. Gap-1s. Enjoy your delicious chocolate lava cake. This indulgent dessert is the perfect way to end any meal on a high note. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more scrumptious recipes. Thanks for watching and happy cooking. For our next chapter, let's explore a refreshing beverage recipe. How about a classic mojito? This timeless cocktail is perfect for any occasion and will surely elevate your drink game. Here's what you'll need. 10 fresh mint leaves, 1/2 lime cut into 4 wedges, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 1 cup of ice cubes, 1½ ounces of white rum, 1/2 cup of club soda. In a sturdy glass, muddle the mint leaves and 1 lime wedge to release the mint oils and lime juice. Add 2 more lime wedges and the sugar, and muddle again to release the lime juice. Do not strain the mixture. Next, fill the glass almost to the top with ice. Pour the rum over the ice, and fill the glass with club soda. Stir the mixture gently, taste, and add more sugar if desired. Garnish with the remaining lime wedge and a sprig of mint. Enjoy your refreshing mojito. This classic drink is the perfect way to unwind and adds a touch of elegance to any gathering. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more delicious recipes. Cheers! In our final chapter, let's make a healthy and delicious snack. Here's a recipe for avocado toast that's not only nutritious, but also incredibly easy to prepare. You'll need 1 ripe avocado, 2 slices of whole grain bread, 1/2 lemon, salt and pepper to taste, optional toppings like cherry tomatoes, radishes, or a poached egg. First, toast the bread slices to your desired level of crispiness. While the bread is toasting, cut the avocado in half, remove the pit, and scoop the flesh into a bowl. Using a fork, mash the avocado until smooth and creamy. Next, squeeze the lemon juice over the mashed avocado to add a zesty flavor and prevent browning. Season with salt and pepper according to your taste. Spread the avocado mixture evenly over the toasted bread slices. Now you can get creative with your toppings. Add sliced cherry tomatoes, radishes, or even a perfectly poached egg to elevate your avocado toast to the next level. Serve immediately, and enjoy your healthy and delicious avocado toast. Thank you for joining us on this culinary journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more delicious recipes. Bon appétit! For our next delicious and trending recipe, let's make something that's perfect for snacking, or as a party appetizer: air fryer buffalo cauliflower bites. These bites are crispy, spicy, and absolutely mouth-watering. Here's what you'll need: 1 medium head of cauliflower, 1/2 cup all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup water, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon paprika, salt and pepper to taste, 1/2 cup buffalo sauce, 2 tablespoons melted butter, optional ranch or blue cheese dressing for dipping first. Cut the cauliflower into bite-sized florets and set them aside. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, water, garlic powder, paprika, salt, and pepper to create a smooth batter. Dip each cauliflower floret into the batter, ensuring they are evenly coated. Preheat your air fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Arrange the coated cauliflower florets in a single layer in the air fryer basket. You may need to cook them in batches depending on the size of your air fryer. Air fry the cauliflower for about 15-20 minutes, shaking the basket halfway through the cooking time to ensure even crisping. While the cauliflower is cooking, mix the buffalo sauce with the melted butter in a small bowl. Once the cauliflower bites are golden and crispy, transfer them to a large bowl and toss them in the buffalo sauce mixture until well coated. Serve immediately with your favorite dipping sauce, such as ranch or blue cheese dressing. And there you have it, air fryer buffalo cauliflower bites that are sure to be a hit at any gathering. If you enjoyed this recipe, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing recipes. See you next time. Enjoy these bites fresh out of the air fryer for the best experience. Happy cooking!
Macaroni and cheese. Just saying it makes you feel warm inside. It's the ultimate comfort food. Simple, delicious, a big hug in a bowl, but sometimes even a hug needs a little something extra. We're going to take this classic dish and give it a serious upgrade. Get ready for a gourmet makeover. Think creamy, cheesy indulgence, but with a touch of luxury. We're talking crispy bacon. We're talking truffle oil. Yes, you heard that right. This is mac and cheese for grown-ups who still crave that childhood favorite. Let's get cooking. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. This is the foundation of our culinary adventure, and it's important to have everything ready before we start cooking. Think of it as setting the stage for a delicious performance. Don't worry, this isn't a shopping list from a fancy food store. We're focusing on ingredients that are both accessible and affordable. You might even have most of these items in your kitchen already. We're keeping it real. You'll find most of this in your pantry already. No need to stress about finding exotic items. Simplicity is key, and we're going to make something extraordinary with everyday ingredients. Let's start with the basics. 1 pound of elbow macaroni, or you can use your favorite pasta shape if you prefer. 6 tablespoons of butter, which will add richness to our dish. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour to thicken our sauce. 4 cups of milk to create a creamy base. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper to season. Next we have 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. This will give our dish that classic tangy flavor that everyone loves. 1 cup of shredded Gruyere cheese adds a touch of sophistication with its nutty and slightly sweet taste. And 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese for that extra umami kick. For a bit of indulgence we have 6 slices of bacon, cooked crispy and crumbled, and 1 tablespoon of truffle oil to elevate the flavors to a gourmet level. Finally, fresh parsley, chopped for garnish. It adds a pop of color and a hint of freshness to our dish. Got everything? Good. Now let's turn this mountain of deliciousness into a feast. With all our ingredients prepped and ready, we're set to create a dish that's not only comforting but also impressively gourmet. Let's get cooking. Get a large pot of salted water boiling. This is the first step to creating our creamy dream dish. The salt in the water not only seasons the pasta, but also helps to raise the boiling point of the water, cooking the pasta more evenly. Add the macaroni and cook according to the package directions. Typically this will take about 8 to 10 minutes. Stir occasionally to prevent the pasta from sticking together. We want it al dente, meaning firm to the bite. This texture is perfect because the pasta will continue to cook slightly when we mix it with the hot cheese sauce. No one likes mushy pasta. Al dente pasta holds up better and provides a delightful contrast to the creamy sauce. While the pasta is cooking, let's make that magical cheese sauce. Gather all your ingredients: butter, flour, milk, salt, pepper, and of course, the cheeses. Melt the butter in a large saucepan over medium heat. The butter should be fully melted and slightly bubbling before we move to the next step. Whisk in the flour and cook for about 2 minutes, stirring constantly. This process is crucial as it cooks out the raw flour taste and forms the base of our sauce. This is called a roux, and it's the base of our creamy sauce. A good roux should be smooth and slightly golden in color. Gradually whisk in the milk, salt, and pepper. Adding the milk slowly helps to prevent lumps from forming, ensuring a smooth sauce. Bring the mixture to a simmer, stirring constantly until it thickens. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. The sauce should coat the back of a spoon when it's ready. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it and keep stirring to prevent the sauce from burning or sticking to the bottom of the pan. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. The perfect sauce is worth the time and effort. Now, for the best part, the cheese. Use a combination of cheddar, Gruyere, and Parmesan for a rich and complex flavor. Reduce the heat to low and stir in the cheddar, Gruyere, and Parmesan cheeses until melted and smooth. Each cheese brings its own unique flavor and texture to the sauce. See that glorious cheesy lava? It's thick, creamy, and absolutely irresistible. That's what dreams are made of. This luscious cheese sauce will coat every piece of pasta, creating a dish that's pure comfort in every bite. Section 4. The Bacon and Truffle Tango. Remember that crispy bacon we talked about? Now's its time to shine. Gently fold the cooked, crumbled bacon into the cheese sauce. We want every bite to have that smoky, salty crunch. Next, the piece de resistance truffle oil. This is our secret weapon, adding a touch of luxury and depth of flavor. Drizzle in the truffle oil and stir gently to combine. Take a deep breath and smell that aroma. It's intoxicating. Section 5. A symphony of textures and tastes. By now, your kitchen should smell like heaven. The mingling scents of garlic, herbs, and cheese create an inviting atmosphere that makes your mouth water. It's a sensory prelude to the feast that awaits. The pasta should be cooked to perfection. Al dente, with just the right amount of bite. This is the foundation of our dish, and it needs to be just right. Drain it well and add it to the cheese sauce. This is where the magic happens. The hot pasta will start to melt the cheese, creating a luscious, creamy sauce that clings to every noodle. Stir gently to coat every single noodle in that cheesy goodness. Take your time here. Make sure every piece of pasta is enveloped in the rich, velvety sauce. And there it is, the legendary cheese pull. That moment when you lift a forkful of pasta and the cheese stretches in a long, gooey strand. It's a sight to behold. That long, stretchy strand of melted cheese is a thing of beauty. It's the hallmark of a well-made mac and cheese, promising a delightful, cheesy experience with every bite. It's what makes mac and cheese so darn irresistible. The combination of textures and flavors, the creamy sauce, the tender pasta, and that unforgettable cheese pull. Imagine this. You dig your fork in, scooping up a generous portion of cheesy pasta. The anticipation builds as you bring it closer to your mouth. You see the steam rising, carrying that irresistible scent of cheese, bacon, and truffle. It's a sensory delight that prepares you for the explosion of flavors to come. As you take a bite, you hear the satisfying crunch of the bacon. The contrast between the crispy bacon and the creamy pasta is pure perfection. The creamy sauce coats your mouth, each flavor playing its part. The sharpness of the cheese, the smokiness of the bacon, and the subtle hint of truffle all come together in harmony. This isn't just mac and cheese, it's an experience, a symphony of textures and tastes that delights the senses and warms the soul. Every bite is a testament to the art of cooking. Section 6. Time to tuck in. Serve your gourmet mac and cheese immediately. You can get fancy and divide it into bowls. Or just grab a fork and dig in straight from the pan. We won't judge. Sprinkle each serving with some fresh parsley for a touch of color and freshness. It's like a little green party on top of your cheesy mountain. Section 7. Mac and cheese, your way. This recipe is just a starting point. Feel free to get creative and make it your own. Add some sautéed mushrooms for an earthy flavor. Roast some cherry tomatoes for a touch of sweetness. Spice things up with a pinch of red pepper flakes. The beauty of mac and cheese is that it's so versatile. It's your canvas, so paint your masterpiece. And most importantly, have fun with it. After all, cooking should be a joy, not a chore. Now go forth and create some cheesy magic.
There's something truly special about a warm, comforting meal, especially on a chilly evening or a rainy afternoon. The way the steam rises from the bowl, curling into the air, brings a sense of calm and coziness. It's like the world outside fades away, leaving just you and the comforting warmth of your meal. It's a hug in a bowl, a simple pleasure that nourishes both body and soul. The combination of flavors and textures creates a symphony that delights the senses. The crunch of the grilled cheese, the smoothness of the soup, it all comes together in perfect harmony. The aromas filling the kitchen, the anticipation building with each simmer, and the first spoonful of hearty goodness, it's pure comfort. As the soup simmers, the kitchen becomes a haven of warmth and delicious scents. Each ingredient adds its own unique note to the melody of the dish. Today we're going back to the basics, a classic tomato basil soup paired with a perfectly grilled cheese sandwich. Fresh tomatoes, fragrant basil, and creamy cheese come together to create a meal that's both nostalgic and satisfying. It's a reminder of simpler times, of childhood memories, and the joy of a home-cooked meal. This timeless duo is a symphony of flavors and textures, easy to make and guaranteed to warm you from the inside out. The tangy sweetness of the tomato soup perfectly complements the rich, gooey cheese of the sandwich. Each bite is a journey of comfort and delight. So gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and let's create some culinary comfort together. Whether you're cooking for yourself or sharing with loved ones, this meal is sure to bring warmth and happiness to your table. Let's dive into the process and enjoy every step of making this delightful dish. The beauty of this tomato basil soup lies in its simplicity. It's a classic recipe that brings together the rich flavors of ripe tomatoes and the aromatic essence of fresh basil. This soup is not only delicious, but also incredibly easy to make, making it a perfect choice for both novice and experienced cooks alike. You likely have most of the ingredients in your pantry already. With just a few staple items, you can create a comforting and hearty meal that will warm you up on even the chilliest of days. This recipe is a blank canvas for your creativity, a starting point for you to add your own personal touch. Whether you prefer a hint of spice or a touch of sweetness, you can easily adjust the flavors to suit your taste. Ingredients. Let's start with the basics. 2 tablespoons good olive oil. This will be the base of our soup, adding a rich and smooth texture. 1 medium onion, chopped. Onions provide a sweet and savory depth to the soup. 2 cloves garlic, minced. Garlic adds a wonderful aroma and a slight kick to the flavor profile. 2 28-ounce cans crushed tomatoes. These are the star of our soup, providing a rich and tangy base. 4 cups chicken or vegetable broth. This will help to thin out the soup and add a savory depth. Asterisk 1 teaspoon sugar. A touch of sugar balances the acidity of the tomatoes. Half teaspoon dried oregano. Oregano adds a subtle, earthy flavor that complements the tomatoes beautifully. Salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Seasoning is key to bringing out all the flavors in the soup. 1/4 cup chopped fresh basil leaves. Basil is the perfect finishing touch, adding a fresh and aromatic note. Instructions. Now let's get cooking. 1. Heat the olive oil in a large pot or Dutch oven over medium heat. This will be the foundation of our soup, ensuring all the flavors meld together beautifully. Add the onion and cook until softened, about 5 minutes. The onion should become translucent and fragrant, adding a sweet base to our soup. 2. Add the garlic and cook for 1 minute more. This will release the garlic's aroma and infuse the oil with its flavor. Stir in the crushed tomatoes, broth, sugar, oregano, salt, and pepper. Mix everything well to combine all the ingredients. 3. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. This allows the flavors to meld and develop, creating a rich and hearty soup. 4. Stir in the basil and serve immediately. The fresh basil will add a burst of flavor and a beautiful green color to the soup. Enjoy your homemade tomato basil soup. This recipe is a wonderful starting point, but feel free to make it your own. Here are a few ideas. Spice it up. Add a pinch of red pepper flakes for a touch of heat. Creamy delight. Stir in a dollop of heavy cream or creme fraiche before serving for added richness. Roasted flavor. Roast the tomatoes in the oven before adding them to the pot for a deeper, more intense flavor. Fresh from the garden. Experiment with other fresh herbs like thyme, oregano, or parsley. Remember, cooking is about experimentation and finding what brings you joy. Let your taste buds guide you. The perfect pairing: grilled cheese, golden and gooey. This classic sandwich is a staple in many households, loved by both kids and adults alike. Its simplicity is what makes it so special, yet it offers endless possibilities for customization. Whether you prefer it with just cheese or like to add extras like tomatoes, bacon, or even avocado, the grilled cheese sandwich never disappoints. No bowl of tomato basil soup is complete without a perfectly grilled cheese sandwich for dipping. The combination of the creamy, tangy soup with the crispy, buttery sandwich creates a harmony of flavors that is simply irresistible. It's a meal that warms you from the inside out, perfect for a cozy night in or a quick lunch. It's the ultimate comfort food pairing, a match made in culinary heaven. Ingredients. To make the perfect grilled cheese, you need just a few simple ingredients, but the quality of these ingredients can make all the difference. 2 slices of your favorite bread. Butter at room temperature. The bread can be anything from classic white to hearty whole grain, depending on your preference. 2 slices of cheddar cheese or your preferred cheese. While cheddar is a popular choice for its sharp flavor and good melting properties, you can experiment with other cheeses like mozzarella, Gouda, or even a mix of several types. Spread butter generously on one side of each bread slice. This ensures a crispy golden exterior that contrasts beautifully with the gooey cheese inside. Heat a skillet or griddle over medium heat. The right temperature is crucial. Too hot and the bread will burn before the cheese melts. Too low and the bread won't get that perfect golden crust. Place 1 slice of bread, butter side down, in the skillet. You should hear a satisfying sizzle as the bread hits the hot surface. Top with cheese slices and the other bread slice, butter side up. This sandwich is all about layers of flavor and texture. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes per side, or until golden brown and the cheese is melted and gooey. Be patient and resist the urge to press down on the sandwich with a spatula, as this can make it too dense. Cut in half and serve immediately with your warm tomato basil soup. The contrast between the hot, crispy sandwich and the smooth, rich soup is what makes this pairing so delightful. Enjoy every bite of this timeless comfort food. Simple joys, lasting memories. There's something incredibly comforting about the simplicity of this meal. The vibrant red of the soup, the golden glow of the grilled cheese, the contrasting textures and harmonious flavors. It's a feast for the senses and a reminder that sometimes the most satisfying meals are the simplest. This meal evokes childhood memories for many, perhaps of cozy evenings at home with family, a simple lunch on a cold day, or a warm bowl of goodness after a long day of play. Food has a powerful way of connecting us to our past and creating new memories with loved ones. Beyond the tomato vine, exploring comfort food. While this tomato basil soup and grilled cheese hold a special place in my heart, comfort food is deeply personal. It's about the flavors and dishes that evoke a sense of warmth, nostalgia, and contentment for each individual. My own favorite comfort food is a simple roast chicken with roasted vegetables. There's something so comforting about the aroma of chicken roasting in the oven, filling the house with warmth and anticipation. It's a dish that brings people together, a reminder of shared meals and cherished moments. A final toast to simplicity and satisfaction. As you savor each spoonful of soup and every bite of your perfectly grilled cheese, I hope you feel a sense of warmth, comfort, and satisfaction. Remember, the most important ingredient in any recipe is love, the love of cooking, the love of sharing a meal with loved ones, and the love of simple, delicious food.
Listen up! Tired of staring into your fridge faced with forgotten leftovers? We're transforming those sad ingredients into culinary masterpieces. Stop thinking leftovers and start thinking opportunity. That roast chicken from Sunday dinner, it's begging to be reincarnated as a spicy chicken curry. Wilted salad? Blitz it into a vibrant pesto that'll knock your socks off. Get ready to revolutionize your kitchen into a creative culinary playground. All right, let's talk chicken. We all know it can be a bit boring sometimes, right? That sad, dry bird in your fridge, it's time to transform it. We're about to give it a serious upgrade. Shred it up, get those forks working, add homemade mayo with zesty lemon and black pepper, diced celery and red onion. Mix it all together until it's well combined. There you have it, a chicken salad fit for a king. Perfect for sandwiches, wraps, or even on its own. Or how about a pizza topping? It's a game changer. Scatter it over a crispy base with tangy barbecue sauce and mozzarella. Bake until the cheese is bubbly and golden. The key here is to think outside the box and experiment with flavors. Don't be afraid to try new things. And for God's sake, season your food. A little seasoning can make a world of difference. A little salt and pepper can go a long way. So get creative and turn that bland chicken into something grand. That mountain of pasta in your fridge? It's a blank canvas. Don't let it go to waste. With a little creativity, you can turn those leftovers into something truly special. First up, a fresh pasta salad with cherry tomatoes, olives, feta, and a light vinaigrette. It's perfect for a quick lunch or a side dish for dinner. The vibrant colors and flavors will make it a hit. But don't think pasta salad is your only option. There are so many other delicious ways to reinvent your pasta. Transform that leftover pasta into a comforting casserole with rich tomato sauce, ground meat, and a cheesy topping. It's a hearty meal that the whole family will love, perfect for those cozy nights in. Or how about a frittata with eggs, cheese, and your favorite vegetables for a hearty breakfast? It's a great way to start your day with a protein-packed meal that keeps you full and satisfied. Pasta is incredibly versatile and can be the base for countless delicious meals. From quick snacks to elaborate dinners, the possibilities are endless. Just remember to add plenty of flavor and texture to make it sing. Experiment with different spices, herbs, and toppings to create a dish that's uniquely yours. Rice, often relegated to the side, is about to get the star treatment. First up, the king of quick meals, the stir-fry. Get that wok hot, toss in your leftover rice and let it crisp up. Add chopped vegetables, soy sauce, ginger and sesame oil for an umami punch. Scramble in some eggs for extra protein and you've got a feast. Or make a satisfying rice bowl with your favorite protein, veggies and a spicy sauce. The key to elevating leftover rice is bold flavors and interesting textures. Who says you have to stick to one cuisine? We're creating flavor combinations that'll blow your mind. Got leftover chicken and salsa? Build a Mexican-inspired rice bowl? Heat up that rice, toss in black beans, and pile on that shredded chicken. Add vibrant salsa, diced avocado, chopped cilantro, and pickled jalapenos. Think leftover roast beef in tortillas with raita or mashed potato into a spicy samosa filling. The possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. It's time to ditch the takeout menus and embark on a global food adventure using those neglected ingredients in your fridge. Transform leftovers into exotic feasts that'll transport your taste buds around the world. Start with Vietnam leftover stir-fry becomes a soul-soothing bowl of pho with fragrant broth and fresh herbs. Or roasted vegetables into a hearty Moroccan tagine with chickpeas and warming spices. Leftover pulled pork? Create a smoky Cuban sandwich with ham, cheese and pickles. The world is your oyster. We're talking about taking your leftovers from blah to brilliant with a few simple tricks. Vibrant aromatic herbs like cilantro, parsley and mint can make your dishes sing. Get adventurous with spices: smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, cumin, and coriander. Citrus is your friend. A squeeze of lemon or lime juice can brighten up any dish. Grate some lemon zest over your pasta or squeeze orange juice into your salad dressing. A little freshness goes a long way. Proper storage is crucial if you want to transform those leftovers from culinary nightmares into edible masterpieces. Invest in good quality airtight containers to lock in freshness. Organize your fridge. Keep similar items together and label everything. Trust me, you don't want to play guessing games with a mystery container. Remember the golden rule: first in, first out. Use your oldest leftovers first. Proper storage means less waste and more delicious meals. Freezing your leftovers is like having a culinary time capsule, ready to transport you back to Flavor Town. Portion control is key. Divide into individual portions for quick meals. Use freezer-safe containers and bags. Squeeze out air to prevent freezer burn, and label everything. Thaw your frozen treasures in the refrigerator overnight for slow, even thawing. Reheat gently on the stovetop or in the oven until heated through. A well-stocked freezer means delicious meals at your fingertips. Labeling your leftovers is non-negotiable if you want to avoid food poisoning and unnecessary waste. It's a simple habit that can save you a lot of trouble in the long run. Grab a permanent marker and write the date you cooked the food clearly on the container. This way, you always know how fresh your food is and when it's time to toss it out. Be specific with contents. Roast chicken. July 10th is much more helpful than a vague description. This helps you quickly identify what's inside without having to open every container. Add a quick note about what to do with the leftovers, like perfect for sandwiches or great for soup. This can inspire you to use your leftovers creatively and avoid them going to waste. A well-labeled fridge means less food waste and more delicious meals. You'll find it easier to plan your meals and make the most out of what you have. And a happy fridge means less time spent rummaging through a chaotic mess. You'll enjoy a more organized kitchen and a stress-free cooking experience. Now that you're armed with the knowledge and skills to transform those leftovers into culinary gold, it's time to get cooking. Experiment, get creative, and trust your instincts. Cooking should be a joyful experience, not a chore. Join us at the Culinary Recipe Creations channel today. Subscribe, like, and share your culinary creations with the world using the hashtag #LeftoverFoodRevolution. Let's inspire each other to waste less, eat more, and create some fantastic, delicious food.